Good morning, welcome to Natasha Makes. And we have indeed been making, we've been making now since 2019. Whew.
Time flies.
It's a long time. And we have in that time made so many samples. You think we do on average 3 shows a week. That is a lot of samples. Sometimes we do multiple samples per show. We cannot keep it all in one place. So every now and then we have a little sample sale. Some of these aren't finished. Some of these need a bit stitching up here and there. Sometimes they've been made in haste in a show. They are not always perfect. Jane's generally are. But she hates it when we do sample sales. She's like, no, there's one stitch there that's slightly out. We're like, where? But they are all made with love, and they are all made by the team here, either by myself or Jane. Occasionally Gemma. They are quite rare. But yeah, some are part makes, some are fully made. Like I say, some might have a wobbly bit of stitching, but they are possibly in fabrics that you've missed out on, possibly in fabrics that you've forgotten. Half of these going through are like, what is that fabric? We can't even remember. Some of them are that old, but we need the space. So join myself, and we've got Josh here, he's doing all the button pressing. Good morning to you. We've got Ruben, who's asleep down there, and Rogue chickens. Josh, what's happened with the chickens?
They are just about everywhere that they shouldn't be. We did have one who made a nest outside the back gate, and yeah, we knew that there were some eggs missing, and we found 24 that she's squirreled away. So yeah, it's been busy.
24.
But they're all good. I've tested them, so it's a good job we like eggs, really.
Ruben is up to 3 eggs, 3 eggs a day. Bless him, he's doing well. Right, so without further ado, let's have a look. These are all available at www.natashamakes.com. You pop in sample sale, these will come up. So let's take a look at what we have. Now this is my pocketed pouch, so called because it has pockets either side, and it is indeed a pouch. This is Unreal Horner Fabrics. It's Natalie Latte, possibly, for Unreal Horner. This was, it's got a sneaky cat inside.
Ah,
yeah.
pretty.
If you go overhead, Josh, and I can show you, said cats. Surprise cats.
Oh, multiple cats.
So that you can let the cat out the bag.
Oh, of course.
Of course. So that was why that one came about. So that is your pocketed pouch. Yeah, it actually makes a really good wash bag. Now this one, I just never got to sewing in the top. I love this. Why am I selling this again? I don't know. But I just love these handles. So you're going to have to stitch that handle in. This is Kaufman fabric here with this beauty. It comes with the clasp. You've just got to do the sewing in. I've done the rest of it. But there it is. These might not be in order. Oh, do you know what I'm meant to be doing? Can you pass me off the side a thing of labels? Because I'm meant to be labelling these for Gemma as I go.
Label.
Yeah, up there. One of those. So without further ado, she will know, yeah, one of those. I'm going to label these as I go so that you can find them by letter if we can't remember the name. I know, right? Means I've got to put my glasses on. And then we will be able to find them. Poor Gemma was having absolute conniptions going, I don't know what all of these are. Like, well, neither do we. And we made them. So, whew, there has got to be a better way, surely, to create all these things. However, as we haven't found it yet, and we've had all of us on the go going, what is that? So let's start with A for this one and B for this one. Gemma's already had a pick, by the way, and gone, I would quite like that one. Let's make this one C. This is, well, you've got some Lisa Chandler. We found out actually the other day that this is grey and rose, and it's been, she's like, why is that? What do you mean it's rose? She's grey and silver. I'm like, no, at the end of your bolts, at the bolt ends, it's always been called grey and rose. She's like, oh, I had no idea. Because she never looks to the end of her bolts, because she always knows. But this is the fold round drawstring back. So you can see inside there, you've got elastic there so that you can put all your bottles in. They stay standing up, and then when you arrive at your destination, you fold it down. You can put all your brushes and everything in there. You've seen these in our bathroom, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is your fold down wash bag. I'm not sure if we even called it that, but that is C.
Fold down, roll down. Yeah.
Fold down, roll down, circular wash bag. Hurrah! This was Gemma's cutlery wrap out of Lewis and Irene. I mean, you have to put cutlery in there. A, B, C, D.
That's quite handy for picnic season.
Yeah.
We've only had one picnic this year so far. Says a lot about the current climate.
Where did we go? Oh, we had one at the game fair, didn't we?
Lovely, yeah.
I was trying to remember where we'd even been for it. Yeah, no, we'd had one at the game fair.
We were way ahead this time last year.
For our very first date was a picnic, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, you did a sterling job.
Thanks.
We were going to meet for a paddle and a pint. See what happened.
Threw in a picnic.
Threw in a picnic, and off we went. There we go. This is one of our little. I love these. One of our little triangular pouches. Zoop. Made out of K Facet. I say K Facet. It's the K Facet Collective. It's actually Brandon Mabley's fronds or ferns, something like that.
Not bananas.
But it's E. It's not bananas. Top banana though. There we go. This, oh my goodness, this was made out of Higgs and Higgs. This was made out of their quilted fabrics. And it's the quilted clam pouch.
Nice.
Yeah, that is F. I'm not going to be hanging about with these guys because we have got so many on the show. Now, you see, if you were one of the Natasha McCarthy design members, then you will have had a demo on that, and a lot of you got some fabric of that for free. First come, first serve. This is a K Facet Collective needle holder in nice stripy fabric. Haven't had that. That's years old, that is. And that is G.
Vintage.
Now, this is a Lisa Chandler flower pot cover, I think. Something like that. Potentially. Certainly got Lisa Chandler fabrics on the go there. Needs a good press. And that is H. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, my little velvet pouch. I love this.
That's very cool.
Do you know what I would probably do if I got this one? Is would I change? No, don't know. I was going to say would I might put some of this through there, the Beresford, whatever. Anyway, you've got velvet on the outside, Robert Kaufman on the inside. I'm going to pop that under there. Aye. And it goes. This is one of my earliest ever creations. Beautiful bit of Philip Jacobs there. And this was done, I did a snowball cushion. And the bits that you cut off in each of the corners I didn't throw away. Instead, I made a little pouch out of it. Nothing gets thrown away.
Very cool.
Yeah, that is J. There you go. Oh! This is a big rainbow pouch. This is, again, one of those...
Pyramid.
Yep, pyramid pouch. Thank you very much. I've got none of the words. I've been up since before 4 for work today. I have no words. So Josh has very kindly stepped in to give me the words. Just give me words. I have no idea.
It's a big responsibility.
I know. Now this, there's some Tim Holtz here. These Tim Holtz, these have been lovingly hand-stitched together, EPP style, and made into a little pouch. It's even lined with some Moda there. Beautiful. Let's make that L. That's years old. That was on my very first year. That's got to be 4 years old. We have got a cave facet nesting pouch here. That's in animal. Animal and a spot. We took the photographs outside. I keep finding bits of grass. That is M. There we go. What else have we got? Oh, this is one of Jane's massive sacks. She appliqued onto these, and then everyone's like, how do you do a drawstring sack?
Nice.
Well, this is how. Perfect for Christmas. And she's got a lovely new Christmas applique coming up very soon. That is N. You might want to just grab that anyway. Now, this one needs a little bit of finishing off. It needs, well, yeah, it needs sewing together. It needs the handle stitching on. And you might just want to, there's a couple that have just come a little bit undone here in these twists. So you might just want to stitch those down so they don't come out. So there's a little bit of work to do on this, and that should be reflected in the price. But it's going to be a great knitting bag for someone. It's really lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gosh, the time and effort that went into making that. And that is O. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. And then we have got one of our easiest makes here. This is your half-meter shopper, half-meter easiest tote. That's what that is. And that is P. That's made out of Kaif, and it's one that you can just fold up.
Yeah, very pretty, very handy.
And away you go. You love a shopper, don't you? I've never known a man have so many shoppers.
Yeah, think of the planet.
You've got to think of the planet. We only get one. I can't remember what we called this one, but it's made out of Tilda, and it's got a pretty zip.
It's not a mermaid on it, is it?
No, it's got sort of a geisha-y type.
Oh,
It's Q anyway. Q for cute. No. I have no idea what I called that. But anyway, it's there, should you wish it. Now this is another one of these. Only this one is, oh gosh, whose fabric even was this? I can't remember, but you've got all of the moons in there. And again, this is a fold down one. And that is going to be R. There we go. This is a little iPad pouch. It's a Tim Holtz iPad pouch. I never did a pattern for that. That is S. Can't even get that fabric, I don't think, anymore. This is one of the little tiny nesting pouches. So if you are nesting your pouches, nesting tidies, rather. Was it nesting tidy? Yeah, nesting tidy. That is T, but that nests into that one. See? Like so.
Oh, a little family.
Yeah, I've got the big one upstairs. Now, this is a big quilt. We move on to quilts. This is made out of last year's Lewis and Irene. This sold out in seconds. This was ridiculous. This was last year's Lewis and Irene flannels. And it was the rag quilt. And I want to do rag quilts in these. Can we go front on? Every year. But this is how big it is. It's backed in William Morris. It's wadded. It's snuggly, and it could be coming your way. So if you fancy that, that's just come off Create and Craft actually today. That is you. That's the letter there.
Flying through the alphabet.
We are, because I know we have got so many projects. This is a Tim Holtz wristlet. Fully lined. This is finished. PU base. Tim Holtz top. Nice. I love this fabric. I absolutely love this fabric. This is V. Oh, just gorgeous. You know that big quilt that we've got in my little office space? That's that fabric. And he did it in like a rainbow of colours. And I just adored it. Absolutely adored it. Now, I cannot remember for the life of me what this was called. I can't. I have absolutely no idea. and it's a shame because I made, well, it's in Lisa Chandler fabrics and it's in black and velvet. I made every single person for Freddie's birthday party had one of these.
Oh, party bag.
As a party bag. Not necessarily in this fabric, but they really did. That's W. That's W. Oh, look, we've got another little one. This actually is the pair to this one. And that is X. And they are small. Right, let's have a look at this quilt. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's backed in various William Morrises for a start. Jane has pieced that way, she's obviously run out. Now, I know the girls know the name of this. This is a big one. I cannot remember. It's made out of batiks. Can I remember for the life of me what it is? No, it's gone.
And I've got no idea too.
No, I know. This is before your
It's
time.
Nice and flamey and.
It is lovely and flamey. It's a real striking one. And I think, you know, if you want a quilt for a gentleman in your life, you cannot go far wrong with that one. Why? That's its letter. Because we can. Yeah. Z, and then we've got to start the alphabet all over again.
Wicked. Adding numbers. I'm sure you've got a system. Try and test it.
AA. Batteries. This was, I want to say, the Fernshaw quilt. Bit beautiful, isn't it?
Very nice.
Quite a recent one.
Quite, yeah.
You get a little bit of my back garden in that as well.
Almost metallic.
It's very lovely. It's very lovely. And that, everybody, is Z. And so we start again. We've got a lot of quilts on the show today. They make great gifts. Whew, away you go. AA. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I didn't know we had quite so many. Eek, should have done this before we started the show. It's not the most exciting viewing, but at least it gives you time to have a little look at the things on the show. Right, this is another of the nesting tidies. This just needs your turning through gap, sewing up, and you fold it over as much or as little. My goodness, we have not had this fabric for years. That's one of the very first ones that I ever did. That is AA. AA, there it is. But again, that would go with all of those. If you wanted to. There we are. Now, what do we have here? Oh, now, this is one of the fold down ones in Anna Maria Horner, but this time without the elastic in the inside. When you see that we have got lots of different versions of this, you know it's been around a while. But yeah, this is Anna Maria Horner. And that is AB. Sounds like a blood group, doesn't it? But really beautiful fabrics on the inside there. Really, really, really gorgeous. So far we've got a Lisa Chandler and sparkly PU version. We've got an Anna Maria Horner one. And I don't know, it might be Dana Designs. I really can't remember, but it's the Whimsical Moon and I absolutely love it. So we've got 3 different versions of that. There's a lot, isn't there? Now this is the big version of this one. Still got a bit of stuffing in there. Oh, look, we've got double posh zip pulls on this. This is out of Lisa Chandler fabric that she's never printing again.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun. This is a Summer Palace one. I'm just going to do the sound effects for you. So that's the version. It's the same make, but bigger. This is the scissor keep that goes with the needle pouch, needle keep. and that is AD. And this, so you've got one there, one there, one there, and that goes with it in your cave. Love that. Gosh, we haven't had those little paint pots for ages. Now I've got 2 of these. And I remember for the life of me what this bag was called. I know we've got the oval handles, and you get your own oval handle to finish it off. It literally just needs folding over and stitching down. This is made with, oh gosh, what's the name? It will come to me. It escapes me at the moment. But isn't it pretty? And do you know what? If you miss out on that one, we've got that one. We've got 2. 2 of them. I think I did it with a creative grid. And it was just a really unusual French General. Mode of French General. And on both of them, you've just got to fold that down. So you can either fold it down on the inside or on the outside. It's up to you. They were fun. Gosh, I'd forgotten I'd done those. Another little pouch in the make that I can't remember. That's all Lisa Chandler. AG for that one. Shall I make a little bit of space?
You can now they're all nicely categorised.
Oh, we're getting there, aren't we? Maybe I should pop. Yeah, look, you see. They are the same sort of thing. Those are those little... right, what is next? Oh, we've got a quilt. Now this was like a... This was a cheat panel. I love a cheat panel. I did think about keeping this until someone we knew had a baby and then throwing it in their direction. But the only person that we knew had a baby had a boy, and this felt a little bit girly. Anyway, it's very, very beautiful.
Nice.
And very, very lovely. So if you would like to be the owner of this, fill your boots. It is AH. In the rather large quilting pile over there. What have I got here? Oh, this was from my birthday show last year. And we had lovely Poppy from Crystal Parade come in. It's got a bit of glue stuck on it. And we looked at all the... Oh, look, it's got a jacquard lining in there. It's got glasses case with glasses and diamonds on there. Matching, matchy. Don't know if Gemma's listed these separately, so I'm going to go AI. This is in velvet, and AJ there. And pop one into there in the hope that they will go together. We want to be together. Gemma's like, but what is this? I know this is Sailor Valentine. What is it? This is my folded pouch where you bring everything in. And that is all in caves. It just needs a popper. That's it. AK for that one. You know, it's the number of things that we've made over the years. This was an Anna Maria Horner. This is my, what's this, pouch or clutch? It's got various threads that need trimming. Anna Maria Horner on the inside, Moda on the outside. Fabulous clutch. AL for that. God, there's lots of pouches and all sorts going on, isn't there? Now, another Anna Maria Horner bag here. This is reversible. Reversible oval handled bag. And that, I think Emma wanted to buy this back in the day. She really loved it. There we go. There's that one. And then, if you would like, now this is one of our what it?
Snood.
It's not a snood. It is a infinity scarf, but with a pom-pom trim, all in caif. Facet Collective Fabrics. Got a bit of Philip Jacobs there, a bit of Cafe. It's lovely. Very pretty one, this one. A-N is that one. That was our original Infinity scarves, all had pom-poms on them.
Oh, why not?
M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V. Gosh. I didn't believe Gemma when she said we had quite so many. Now, if we're going Infinity scarves, why not got Halloween ready with all these fabulous Halloween spooky fabrics.
Ready for trick-or-treating?
Ready for trick-or-treating, exactly. There's no need to dress up. We've done it for you. Ayo. Let's go. Is there. And then another one. This is another. Oh, this is got like Cafe Batiks and Brandon Shark's teeth and all sorts. This is another. So we did these when Brandon came to visit us during lockdown. I saw more of Cafe and Brandon during lockdown than I did of my own parents. That's how crazy lockdown was. And he said to me, Tash, what you really need to be doing are Infinity stuffs. He had seen the Italians going everywhere with this sort of thing, just pulled up like bandits.
I had sort of an Arab scarf.
Yeah,
did
it's
the same
that
sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then I developed my smarf, which was the scarf and everything mask, and we went from there. But that was, we had Brandon in and he talked us through all the different colours and everything else. If you would like something for your mum, then why not give her a bit of the K Facet Collective fabrics. They're in a denim bag, lined, partially with the Flora fabric. AQ is your number for that. I love that bag. Quite sad to see that one go. This is another Anna Maria Horner, fabulous clutch, and you open it up and you've got that very, very beautiful inner there, but it just tucks under there. AR is your number, your letter for that. I'm going to be careful not to pop that onto there. They're kind of a pair. Sort of nighttime, daytime, nighttime. You can just put your iPad in there if you want. Done. This is, we've been racking our brains to try and remember the name of this fabric. Can we? No. Flower Dot is the inside one. This is the beach bag. This is my beach bag. I don't let many of my beach bags go because I love them all. I don't know why I'm letting this one go, but AS is your code for that one. Now, next up, I only made this last week. This is out of the brand new Adidas Sitar Joy fabric. Look, that beautiful, beautiful fabric on the inside. Stay with us because Jane is using this fabric this week. So you could have a cushion to match your bag. AT, that's your letters for those. Now, these are reversible. These are funny little bags made with, this was reversible, well, it's double-sided fabric. So it's very, very, very lightweight. And you can just fill them, pop your lunches in there, but also they just sort of fold in there. And I've got 2 of these. They need a little bit of a press. Huh?
Nice handy size.
They are a nice little handy size and actually quite roomy because, like I say, these bits come out. And they're double-sided, so you can always reverse them, flip them over. So you can have them, that's the full size, and then they just sort of, when they're empty, they just sort of fall into that. So let's go. I need to make my writing a little bit more AU, AU, and AV. Gosh, we're on to the next piece of paper. So yeah, have a little look at those. I've still got a massive box. Poor Gemma. No wonder she's having a slight nervous breakdown over today's shows.
This had a nice holiday. Or refreshed.
VW, that's the one. VW, X, Y, Z. So that's A. And then I guess we go A, B, C, D, but this time with B. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Because I have seen how many more we still have to go. Let's do this. Oh, look, guess what? Another little nesting tidy. This time in Philip Jacobs agate. And you've got a little spot there. That is AW. But you can nest. Where did the rest of the... here we go.
Nested.
They have
Tucked
nested.
away.
This is a little Easter pouch. You've got, I think, is that a Liberty? It's either, oh no, you've got Liberty on the inside, Lewis and Irene on the outside. But perfect for little Easter egg hunts or just popping stuff in. There's a bit of grass inside there from where they took these outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's ever so sweet. There you go, little basket. Now, here we have got... now this is ready for you to, again, all Caif appliques here on this bag. Again, you've got that beautiful flora inside. So it's sort of, it's top lined. But then this is ready for you to personalise with your own initials or name. But it is A-Y. A-Y, let me just... It's only when I do things in a hurry that I suddenly realise how illegible my handwriting actually is. This is a tea cosy in Anna Maria Horner fabrics. This is years and years and years old, but Anna Maria Horner with grey. Bosh, job done. This, oh my goodness, these came in and flew out. This is done with a Creative Grids ruler. There you go.
Nice.
And if we just go overhead so that you can see, this is all gold, metallic on these. BA. There it is. It's just a nice little wall hanging or just a lap quilt. And now this one is with Anna Maria Horner fabrics.
Ooh, blue and orange.
Yeah, I know. And then on the back, you've got a little strip down the back. I can't remember what this one is called, but it's done with kind of panels of those fabrics down there. And these fabrics, if we just go overhead, it's been beautifully quilted by Jane here. And then you've got these lovely strips of this beautiful fabric that just didn't need to be cut into in any way, shape or form. BB gets that one. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Ah, Jane's big Easter wall hanging.
Amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it? This one was done with, she did one with Liberties and then one with just lovely pastels. BC is the one there. Put it on his little tummy button. Oh, she's clever with an applique. Is this actually, no, I wondered if it was a cushion cover, but it's not. But gorgeous in a little one's bedroom. She's very good at her appliques, is our Jane.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yep. Now this one was a table runner. It's backed in William Morris, showing us how to do Dresdens. So yeah, you're going to want to go overhead, gusts. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
So that is your table runner for those, and that is BD. Pop that in the middle there. There's a little mark on that, just needs a wash. It's just where it's been stored. Now this is the wonky star quilt. This has had us all absolutely flummoxed because this is massive, absolutely massive. We had no idea what to charge for this because the amount of fabric, the fabric alone for the outside, the kit for this was £99. It's a big one. It's all Brandon Mabley's reflections in there and planes. But it is absolutely huge. It's touching the floor there. So this is a good sort of 6 foot tall quilt. But it does need quilting. This is just the topper. It's the wonky star. It's got all those fabulous, vibrant primary colours in it. So just a lovely alternative, more gentlemanly quilt. Anyway, BE if you would like that. Jane's done all the hard work for you on there. My goodness, we are getting there. Now, this needs... What does this need? This needs binding. This is... you've got a Tula pink back on this one. Let's change the yarn. Tula pink backing on there. And then this is a Lisa Chandler fabric quilt here. Just needs binding. Binding to finish. But yeah, take a look at this. All those pretty little elements, I've got it upside down, of Lisa's. All in there, all beautifully fussy cut by our Jane. And that is BF. Putting that there. There we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, this fabric is not being reprinted. So if you want this, this is your border stripe fabric from Lisa Chandler, not being repeated. Now this is an insulated bottle bag holder. You can hear just a little bit of a crunch on that.
For this time of year?
Well, yeah, but also perfect for gifting. So if you want to take a cold bottle to a party, there it is. There it is. BG is your letter for that one. There is quite a pile going on. Now, if you want it in Cafe, and again, with that insulated fabric in there, wadding in there, then this time...
Party ready.
You are party ready, and that you've got all your oranges and everything. So maybe pop your gin in one and your tonic in the other. BH. Oh, my dad's initials. There you go. For that one. Two very different looking, for the same project, don't they look different? Again, all of these are going to need a good old press when you get them home. We've got another nesting storage. Nesting tidy. Nesting pouch, whatever you want. No, nesting tidy. Again, in Cafe. Very, very pretty. More pastel-y this time. BI. Is that one? Now this is your Cafe Circles. A little lovely little table runner. Just appliqued circles by Jane. BJ. Is that one? Getting quite the pile here. Let me move those quilts. That's my quilt pile up there. We are getting more quilts. But first, if you fancy having a matching cushion to what we've just seen, then here it is. BK. Is that one? L M N O P Q R S T. These are all the B's. My goodness. No one's going to want B-O, are they? Change that one. Unless it's really pretty. There we go. That's BK. Anyway. Now this one. This is big, actually. I always fancy doing this as a size chart.
Nice.
But you could run a tape measure up the side and then measure off your kids. See how fast those little weeds grow. But we've got this, and it's backed in a Cafe fabric. Very, very lovely. And you've got, if I just show you on the front, quilted in is a little butterfly. It's very, very sweet. I think our cameras don't do this justice. And when you get it home, you will love it. BL is your letter for that. Now, this one, I can't even remember what this is called. But it's been beautifully quilted again by Jane. All petals in there. So maybe twists and turns, can't remember, but BM is going to be your letter for that. This was a lovely one because it picked out all the blues and the greens in these lovely fabrics. Right, next one up. We are getting there, by the way. This is backed in a caif. This is a very, very early one. I can't remember whose fabric this was. But can you see all the little birds in it? It's my alarm going off. You've got birds here with crowns, which is very lovely. And yeah, all of these little chains going through. I know a lot of you have got your eye on this one. This is BN. So what's going to be BO? What? Let's have a look. It's got a William Morris backing to it. That's a good start. That's a good start. Here we are. And that is that. You've got birds all the way around. You've got birds on the back. You've got birds on the front. You've got big strawberry thief actually on the back. And then on the front, just have a little look overhead. Yeah, you've got these lovely birds. And then we've picked out the colours that are within that fabric. And this is BO. Let's put that down the bottom there. It's quite a nice big quilt, that one. You going to sneeze? Oh.
Fresh air.
Now, this one, I think this was made out of half metre heaven and an extra half metre. And I can't remember whose fabric this is, but I just remember really, really loving it. Having those oranges and pinks and thinking, yeah. Anyway, it is BP, like the garage. And there we go. Next up, we really have got quite a few quilts going on here, haven't we? Oh, this is lovely. We still have this fabric, actually. This is a new one. Look, so you've got all the butterflies.
Oh, I like that.
It's really, really beautiful. So you've got your 9 patches and then your plains, so that you've got your more detailed fabrics there, those sort of feature fabrics, and then you've got the accompanying ones there. I love this one, but we just do not have room to keep it, so BQ. Former BQ. That's that one. God, I've got a lot of quilts going on. Okay, this one I absolutely love. And on the pattern, on the front of the pattern, it's hanging over Jane's shepherd's caravan, shepherd's hut. I just love the intricacy of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
I think that's already listed. 101, it's got written on there. So that looks like that has already been listed once. I'll double check that. Now this one is made out of Liberty fabric. Very, very pretty. That is 102, so that's already been listed. I think the girls have got a little bit confused with some of these. This has been on display in our warehouse. Your teacups. All in tilde. BR is your one. Whoops, for that. But it looks fabulous. And then we've had this in another colourway, in an Anna Maria Horner. And then this quilt actually came about because of this fabric. It looked like books stacked. It's backed in caif, but it looks like books stacked down the side. And then you've got these on-point blocks. And this one is going to be BS. And then we've got 2 more things to show you. This one here is just a little lap quilt with K-facet fabrics in there. You've got Millie Fury, and then you've got some salt batiks and a plain in there. So a very pretty little pastel playmat, and that is BT. So BU is going to be our very last one, and that is our triangle Christmas pouch. You can put your you can put anything in there really, scissors or whatnot, and that's it. I feel like that has been epic, and we've got through a lot. Have a rummage. Go and have a rummage. Like I say, not all of these are perfect, James, mainly are. But go and have a look. Some have been made in haste. Some have been perfectly made. Some need a little bit of finishing off. I've tried to point out any of those little bits and pieces. Look, I've come all undone. It's been a workout. What can I say? It's been a workout. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Go and have a rummage. Now, tomorrow, it's worth saying, in honour of having had Festival of Quilts, Jane is going to be quilting both shows this week. So we've got a quilt tomorrow, and then we're going to look at quilting with cheap panels on Wednesday. Shh, don't tell anyone. But also on those shows, it's worth bearing in mind that we have got bolt ends because, again, we are going to have... The fabrics have crept up. Josh, it'd be fair, wouldn't it, to say that the warehouse is full?
It is, yeah.
We need it to not be so full because we are going to have to move at some point.
The
I keep saying
full,
it.
the hall's full.
Everywhere's full. Everywhere is full, and it needs to not be quite so full. So we are bolt ending like crazy. And you can benefit from that, getting those longer lengths of fabric for dressmaking, for backing your quilts, whatever it is that you need it for, just because you need it. And 1/2 metre was never enough, because then you've actually got enough to use rather than just curate. It's a thing. You've never looked in these drawers, have you, behind here? And then you would know it's a thing. Or the cupboards in Cornwall. La 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 la. Do join us tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Thank you very much. Bye bye.